शादी में अभी बहुत टाइम है तो आपको थोड़े साल बाद बताती हूँ बट आई थिंक नाउ इवन brides want to be very comfortable but it's not simple because the lehenga is quite heavy. It just seemed easy to walk but that's JJ's creation every time and we've got the nice jewelry happening. We just didn't want to load it right now. We wanted कि jewelry और outfit एक साथ जाए rather than one overpowering the other one. Well, I'll let you know in a few years about that. But definitely, I think being an Indian, it'll always have to be pink or red for sure.
We go back a long way.
Long way.
That really changes everything. We're talking Delhi. We're talking about Esha, the model,
yes.
And Esha was modeled a lot for me in the past. And of course now she's doing very well in a chosen career. So there's no reason why we should not have sort of done something together. This was a perfect opportunity.
जेजे एक चीज बड़ी बढ़िया देखने को मिली ईशा जहाँ ऑरेंज पहनी है वहीं चुन्नी का कुछ एक दुपट्टा आपने भी लगा रखा है
दुपट्टा
ये क्या मतलब आपने कैसी जुगलबंदी कर रखी है
My God, interesting. Okay, anyway, the dupatta is called a pocket square and it's worn generally by a lot of men. And coordination, well, yeah, actually, I never realized that. Thank you for the observation. Not intended, but happened. It was an Indo-Spanish sort of story which was being reeled out, and therefore you would see influences from both cultures in the collection. It's not something which is very contrived Spanish as seen by India. I love India. I'm a very proud Indian, and therefore it's mandatory that all my clothes have that spirit. But I also like to bring other cultures in and infuse them and make something work together. What about them?
Elaborate about them.
Okay, because you just went into your it's very difficult to talk about clothes. It's a visual medium. So I always say that the proof of the pudding lies in the eating, and here you have to see them, relate to them, and if you like them, then it works. I mean, weave flowery stories, but that's not always the best thing to do, because what you see is an effort in craftsmanship, because that's something I believe in. That's what this country is. And we will keep that alive for many years to come.
ट्विंस नहीं होते क्या? नहीं, अपने हम शक्ल को नहीं देखना चाहूँगी बिकॉज मेरे माँ बाप ने मुझे यही बताया अभी तक कि मैं एक ही हुई थी एक टाइम पे, बट आई थिंक बहुत शॉकिंग न्यूज़ आएगी अगर कोई मिला, बट ट्विंस होते हैं तो उन्हें हम शक्ल ही कहा जाएगा.
मिस्टर विवेक कुमार, there's a question for you.
आपकी एसोसिएशन के बारे में बताइए पूरा Aamby वाली.
Aamby Valley is all about creativity, creation, to put the Indian creative ability on the national and the international forefront. So anywhere we see an opportunity of putting creativity in one bouquet, we do that, and we have been doing it since the last 5 years. That's it.
ईशा, शादी की अगर बात करें तो शादी में आपको शादी के बंधन में सबसे खूबसूरत चीज क्या लगती है?
ज्वेलरी और कपड़े.
वही आपने नहीं पहनी है.
सजना. हाँ, ज्वेलरी जैसे मैंने पहले कहा कि आउटफिट और ज्वेलरी हम चाहते थे एक साथ जाए. आई नो कि ये फैशन शो है और अजवा के साथ एसोसिएशन है, बट आई डोंट थिंक हम चाहते थे कि आउटफिट्स या ज्वेलरी किसी को भी ओवर पावर करे. दोनों एक साथ वी वांटेड टू गो एंड यंग ब्राइड दिखा रहे, बट ऑब्वियसली आई थिंक बोथ JJ and
come to your rescue?
they will I think are gonna give me really heavy clothes and jewelry whenever I decide to get married, but there's still a while to go, and plus this is the fashion show. I think हम लोग collection as such दिखाना चाहते थे, not only a real bride per se.
ईशा, टॉकिंग अबाउट हमशक्ल, मीडिया में ये रिपोर्ट्स आ रही है कि आरती और बिपाशा की कुछ अनबन चल रही है सेट
जी.
की, और
अच्छा, नॉट राइट नाउ, विल डू इट लेटर. अभी नहीं, अभी नहीं, बाद में.
But नहीं चल रही.
I mean, we'll get to the tips later, but I think it's very important to acknowledge partners when you do such fantastic events of the scale such as this. I personally would actually thank Aamby Valley. Mr. Vivek Kumar has been a staunch supporter of this event, and I think for any couturier, and that's a high fashion designer, it's a dream come true to work with this scale of sets and everything and this kind of a profiling. Secondly, Azwa, in terms of jewelry, is giving a new definition to gold, and this is something I actually talked to him a lot about, that Indians and gold is they are inseparable, but to get into a modern mold is something that we are really looking at working towards now. So I think it's a great partnership of like-minded people which is taking this to the next level.
ईशा, आपके लिए JJ और विवेक जी हैं जो कि आपकी शादी
विवेक जी, विपिन जी.
हाँ, तो आपकी शादी का तो हो जाएगा हिसाब किताब पूरा बढ़िया, पर लड़का कैसा ढूंढ रही हैं आप?
लड़का हाय
इतनी जल्दी लड़के ढूंढवा रहे हो यार?
आप लोग क्यों चाहते हैं मैं शादी कर लूं?
नहीं, अभी तो she's just gotten, she's a baby. अभी बहुत टाइम.
कैसा लड़का आपको तलाश है?
जब मिल जाएगा मैं आपको बता दूंगी.
कोई ऐसा कुछ? हाँ,
सारी दुनिया वाली. आप लोगों को आप लोग ढूंढ लीजिए मेरे लिए और आप लोग बता दीजिए. आप दोनों बहुत इंटरेस्टेड मेरी शादी में. जैसा क्वालिटी चाहिए वो ऑलरेडी मिल चुका है. जब शादी होगी बता दूंगी. हाय नाम आप गूगल कर लीजिए. नंबर दे दो. एड्रेस कल
विपिन जी, इतनी सादगी में रखा है आपने, कान खाली है, नाक खाली है, जबकि शादी ब्याह में वही चीज़ होती है जो भरी होती है, तो क्या जरूरी है?
If you look at Azwa collection, it's very versatile. We can look at a very heavy bridal look with our jewelry and also tone it down to a very modern contemporary look as well. So I think that's one thing which is unique. It's been our pleasure to have Azwa presents JJ Valaya, master of couture like no one else, and we saw such a grand and spectacular show this evening. It's been a true privilege for us to work on it.
Thank you.
We have, I think every design in our collection has been designed keeping in mind some of the finest craftsmanship, but also a style that can work very well with the opulence that we have seen today. And we are extremely excited to have Esha with us wearing Azwa, two modern and charismatic persona that you have. I think these are the values that we associate with for Azwa. I would like to thank Mr. Valaya for giving us this opportunity to work very closely. It's been a privilege. Thank you.
Yes, my dear. Tips. That's a good question. Because Indian brides have a problem. That they tend to do too much to themselves during their weddings. And I think that's the only tip I'll give them, which is balance. Learn the art of balance. Which means the balance between jewelry, clothes, makeup, hair, accessories has to be in perfect sync. In answer to the gentleman who's disappeared, his question that why isn't this heavier, and that's typically what Indians do wrong. Too much jewelry, very heavy clothes, too much makeup, extravagant hair, basically everything goes wrong.
The bride is
so the
missing
woman is
from
lost. All you see is a concoction walking around. So I think it's all really about putting it together perfectly, and that's really what this is. Thank you. Thank you.